another bike, and now we got the 430 RR Race Edition. My goodness, the suspension is stiff, and the motor is hot. Somebody's wrecked it because the front brake, clutch, everything is kind of not all lined up and in position. A lot of the guys were saying that this 430 felt a lot better than the 390 to them while we were all standing around talking. However, I don't share that sentiment. The suspension is way too stiff on this bike for my weight. Some of those riders were bigger guys, so it probably is a little better for them. So it's been over an hour since my last lap, and the tracks, trail, whatever, get quite a bit more chopped up. This is like a kids trail, like a beginner type loop, so throughout the year it doesn't see a crazy amount of riding from big bikes. So it's usually in pretty good shape. Like this 430 also doesn't lug as good as even the 390 did. That's where I keep hearing people behind me, but there's nobody there. So yeah, out of the 4-stroke models, 390, 430, 480, I would say this is by far my least favorite. The engine's definitely the most twitchy and harsh, or aggressive, I guess. And the suspension is a little too stiff for me. And again, running the bike in rain mode, and even then the engine's, like I said, a bit twitchy. It doesn't really like the lug like the other two. Feels a lot twitchier when you do try to lug it down low. I'll be ready to get on some 2-strokes after this. One more 4-stroke model, I believe, that they put in the trailer because somebody wrecked it, pulled the front fender off, possibly pinched or severed the brake cable, I'm not sure. But that's alright. I've about had my fair share of 4-stroke riding. I'm ready to get on. One of the 2 strokes, give that a shot. any of them. Definitely makes a difference because it won't let you spin up the rear. But that's a side effect. It does seem a little tamer, not a lot. Not nearly as big a difference as going from regular to rainbow, it seems to make. One thing that has been good on every beta I've ever rode is the hydraulic clutch. It's super nice. Huge fan of that. Holes and ruts are really starting to get deep. See, some of the guys were really hyping this thing up, standing up there waiting in line. I'm not feeling it. Again, those guys were all quite a bit heavier than me. So, their issues with suspension probably not the same as mine. They probably enjoy this heavier. It's heavier sprung or just a little stiffer. So, and again, I'm just 170 pounds. So. Feels like motocross suspension to me. Is the 430